Quantamize is a fastly growing financial tech startup that uses quantitative investment research to help users maximize their return on their investment portfolio. Now, they recently tapped into Mission Disrupt's UX/UI team to lead a new design effort that had 3 goals in mind. The first was to help users discover their next big investment across different asset investment types. Now, the way we did this was by presenting the investment research in really easy and small, tangible modules, and these modules would then appear on an overview screen. Within the overview screen, the users could see the top buys and the top shorts of the days, or the do not owns and the do not buys of the days. And the idea behind this was, look, maybe you might be interested in stocks, but there could be a better opportunity in ETFs, cryptos, or even some type of an option trade. The second goal that we had was that we wanted to decrease the amount of friction that was going on with the old layout of the site. What we had found was that users were having a really tough time to navigate, and primarily because there wasn't an easy way to navigate across different products. What we decided to do was to adopt a new type of navigation system where all the products would be located on the left side of the screen. It would be really easy for users to see stocks, options, cryptos, ETFs, and for them to then expand and contrast the sidebar options to see all the products that were being offered to them. All of those apps helped increase engagement across the Quantamize platform. And once we deployed the new version of the Quantamize user experience, we were then tapped into as the agency of record to help facilitate changes that were going to increase conversion on the site. And anybody that runs a digital business knows that it's really not a set it and forget it type of marketplace out there. You really have to adapt to user behavior and the changes that are going on to make sure that your platform or your digital product is going to be the best suited for users out there. So what we did was we deployed a series of A/B tests and multivariate tests that had a few goals in mind. The first was to actually measure the user engagement that was going on within the new design. And what we were able to do is test the existing user engagement of our new experience and then say, hey, what happens if we were to tweak some copy? What happens if we were to change the layout or the overall experience? And what we do then is then test it. We put it into an A/B test where 50% of the traffic will go to our layout that we thought would be great, our baseline, and 50% of the traffic would then go to our new experiment or our new layout. What we then do is then measure the data and figure out which experience would work best. Ultimately, the ones that had the higher conversion rate and the lowest bounce rate, which were our 2 goals, would be pushed out and be our new experience going forward. To give you an idea of how A/B tests affect Quantamize, one of the experiments that we ran was actually on the free trial page. What we did was we changed the CTA from try it free for 21 days to try it free today. And then we also added a testimonial video. Now, this is actually a multivariate test, but what we found was against our baseline, that increase in conversion was actually 115% when this variation was sought. Now, another experiment that we ran was actually on the product page, and a lot of people like to keep everything short and simple when it comes to descriptions. But we found that by beefing up our descriptions and making them more, descriptive, that users saw a 17% decrease in bounce rates on those pages. Those are just 2 examples of how A/B testing has affected Quantamize's overall user experience goals. Since we've launched the new layout and began A/B testing, Quantamize has actually enjoyed 157% lift in conversions compared to the old baseline of the site. Now, I'm sure everybody has a lot of questions about A/B testing, and if you're not sure what it is, Mission Disrupt has already created a few videos on using A/B testings, and better yet, how you guys can deploy it yourself. Just check out our YouTube channel, and I'm sure we're gonna put a link in the bio, which is either below or above here. And remember to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you guys are watching this, just give us the like. We'd really appreciate that. And until next time, see you guys around.